Okay, we're in East York. We've been called to do a rebuild on the chimney, and I'm going to show you what happens when the chimney has been moved by the wind and it actually bends. And it's really interesting to see what happens. Take a look at the hook and the curve on this thing. Obviously the mortar joints are deteriorating at the lower portion, but if you notice, there is a severe bend. This happens over a long period of time. The mortar gets weak and it actually curves. I'm just going to show you that before we start to rebuild this chimney. Now you can see somebody has actually tried to do a little bit of work at the top, but there's still a little bit of mortar missing at the bottom, and it's starting to come right out, come around on this side, and you can see how severe and how bad that is. So this chimney is going to come right down to the roof, rebuild it, put a new top tile, flash obviously the tile, the liner on top of that tile the way it's supposed to be, and they're actually having this roof redone as well. So there will be a roofer coming. Makes my life a little easier when we start to get these planks nailed in, and we'll see you when we're done. And here's Dustin putting the pulley on. Okay, we've taken the top of this chimney off now, and I'm going to address a couple of the other issues on here. Obviously you can see the bend on the chimney that I mentioned previously. The other issue I want to address is they put a coupling on this liner to attach it. They were short about 1.5 feet. And all they did was put a little coupling in here, as you can see, and left a big gap here. And what we're going to do is we're going to caulk this with high temperature caulking and tape it so we can seal this. And that's what they should have done originally, so they don't have any leaking on here. The other issue I want to address here is, as that bend, you can see that they've pointed this, if you come along, and you can just see the mortar joints and how they're just coming out again. So we're going to take this apart, and again you can see with the stability, nothing. This chimney is just, without a hammer, comes apart. We've got a little jacket here just to stop most of the debris from falling in. So we're going to take this down, rebuild it, and we'll see you at the end of the day when we're done now. Now, we're still at this job. We've taken the chimney down, and we've run into a couple of other problems that I need to address. One is, as I showed you previously, they had a coupling up here. Now, if you come down, what we've discovered is they have another one here. They should have just purchased 20-foot 6-inch liner as a one-piece section and connected it, but they've either had a couple of pieces left here or just trying to cut corners and save a little bit of money. The other problem I've discovered is right here, there's an old vent. These old homes down in East York all have these. They put them in the chimney to vent. There never used to be a liner here, so they would be able to exhaust it out through the top here. But now, because we have this liner, with this venting, what it does is it gets trapped in between the new brick, or the old brick that was here, and the concrete cemented at the top, so it can't vent. So this actually doesn't do anything, just traps a lot of heat and moisture within the chimney, and that's probably one of the causes why this chimney was deteriorating in the beginning. So we have to remove this and re-brick this up completely, terminate it inside the house, and let the homeowner address that issue of the old vent, and they'll just get a new one put in. Okay, now we're back here, and we finished the chimney, as you can see. Obviously corrected the problems with the big bowl that was in it. And also note on the very top, you'll notice all that gray solution. That's the waterproofing solution that we've coated. We redid the top flashing with some high temp caulking around the liner. And the roofers have been by, as you can see, and they've redone the roof. So this job is done, corrected, and they're good for as long as they're here. Over and out.